You are on the channel People Like Books. Hello everyone, and thank you for taking the time today. Do you believe in reincarnation? That the soul is able to move into another body, to live in another time, to walk another path, but by other roads? Almost 100 years ago, a girl named Jacqueline Lee Bouvier was born in a Southampton mansion. And 6 decades later, in the heart of New York, her granddaughter, Rose Kennedy Schlossberg, was born. 2 eras, 2 worlds, but one face if you look closely. The same line of cheekbones, the same turn of the head, the same thoughtful look in which the whole family hides, as if they were walking towards each other from different eras. One will become a symbol of the century, an icon of style and the first lady of the country, who changed the face of the White House. The other one will be the voice of modern times, a girl with a camera who shot a satirical series about survival in the apocalypse, and will challenge family traditions by entering into a same-sex marriage. This is a story about how blood and time intertwine. Rose Schlossberg inherited Jacqueline Kennedy's look and refined bearing, but went her own way. My small but intriguing story is about the incredible similarities and unexpected differences between the First Lady of America and her granddaughter Rose. Just so happens that the Kennedy family always attracts attention. John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of America, and his wife Jacqueline had 4 children. But only the only daughter, Caroline Kennedy, is alive and well today. She has been the U.S. ambassador to Australia since 2022. Her brother John F. Kennedy Jr. tragically died in a plane crash in 1999. Caroline Kennedy has been married to Edwin Schlossberg for almost 40 years. He is best known as the founder of ESI Design, a leading company specializing in interactive events and exhibitions for museums, corporate institutions, and cultural spaces. The couple met when Caroline worked at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, where Edwin was preparing an exhibition. Their shared passion for art, design, and intellectual pursuits helped lay the foundation for their relationship. They avoid the hustle and bustle of society, but continue to work, do charity work, and remain one of America's most recognizable families. Of all the children Rose, Tatiana, and John Jr., only the eldest daughter, Rose, is always compared to her famous grandmother, who, by the way, left some of her fortune to her grandchildren. The foundations created by John and Jacqueline Kennedy are still working well today. Their daughter, Caroline, is the richest of the entire Kennedy clan. Her total net worth is estimated at $270 million, mainly due to Caroline's inheritance, as well as book deals and her husband's successful design firm. What is the similarity between a grandmother and a granddaughter, you may ask? Besides the external one, we have already discussed it. The first similarity is that both girls were born with a silver spoon in their mouths. The first difference is that Jacqueline Lee Bouvier was born at Southampton Hospital on Long Island. But Rose Kennedy Schlossberg was born in June 1988 at one of New York's most advanced medical centers, while Cornell Medical Center on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, founded back in 1771. The second similarity is experienced nannies and the best governesses, elite schools in general, everything that is supposed to raise girls from high society. I think you know a lot about Columbia University and the Sorbonne Jacqueline. I will not repeat the well-known facts, but I'll tell you about granddaughter in more detail. Jacqueline lived a few blocks from Caroline Schlossberg's daughter's house, and saw her beloved granddaughter almost every day. She took Rose for walks in Central Park, historical sites, and the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Jacqueline knew how important it was to sow the seeds of good behavior and culture from an early age. This was the main thing for her in the last years of her life. Rose called her Grandma Jackie Grand Jackie. By the way, it was Jacqueline who suggested naming the first granddaughter after her mother-in-law, Rose Kennedy. Despite the fact that she had her own problems, Rose was chosen to study at a prestigious private school, the Burleigh School in New York, which focuses on educating leaders. After school, there was Harvard. Like Jacqueline, Rose is a humanitarian. She studied English literature and documentary films at university. Her father's creative career inspired Rose to express herself through art and new media. And in 2013, she received a master's degree in interactive telecommunications from the Tisch School of the Arts at New York University. The best education, upbringing, desire to learn. In this, Jacqueline and Rose are very similar. Someone will say that Rose's life did not have adversities and tragedies like her famous grandmother's. But this is not the case. In July 1999, when Rose Kennedy Schlossberg was just 11 years old, John F. Kennedy Jr., Rose's maternal uncle, tragically died in a plane crash. This family tragedy has deeply shaken little Rose. Rose withdrew into herself after John's death. He was like a father to her. She fell into a 6-month depression, during which she hardly spoke to anyone. She stopped eating and lost 30 pounds. An 11-year-old girl has problems with her studies. Fortunately, she managed to overcome her grief to some extent, and over time, everything began to fall into place. After studying at the university, Rose tried herself as an assistant producer, and in 2016, she co-authored a 6-episode web series, and even starred in it as an actress. As she explained, observing how the people of New York were extremely unprepared for Hurricane Sandy helped her come up with the concept of the show. The author focused on women experiencing the apocalypse in the most comical way. Perhaps I misunderstood the essence of the series, just as I cannot understand and accept most installations of modern art. You can see the footage from this film. Perhaps Jacqueline didn't have enough time. For only 5 years she sowed the seeds of good behavior and culture in her beloved granddaughter. It always saddens me to see such mediocre fruits of graduates of top universities who have unlimited financial opportunities. A really notable project where Rose co-wrote the script was the Netflix documentary series Time, the story of Caliph Browder, 2017. This is the tragic story of an African-American man who was arrested at the age of 16 for stealing a backpack. He served 3 years in prison without trial, 2 of them in solitary confinement. After the charges were dropped, Browder was released in 2013 and committed suicide 2 years later. This event shocked the entire nation and sparked protests calling for prison reform. The documentary was produced by Jay-Z. The reviews are good. If you've watched it, share in the comments whether it's worth wasting your time. In May 2022, Rose Kennedy Schlossberg married her girlfriend, restaurateur Rory McAuliffe, in Ojai, California. No, this is not a girl's wedding. It's the wedding of Grandma Rose, Jacqueline, 70 years ago. Some devout Catholics of the Kennedy family and Orthodox members of the Schlossberg family reportedly refused to attend the same-sex wedding. Nevertheless, the event was reportedly stellar. It was attended by Maria Shriver, Jimmy Buffett, David Letterman and Jason Segel. As the National Enquirer wrote at the time, the couple had a total of 300 guests at the ceremony. I will not compare the wedding of Jacqueline and Rose. You can see everything for yourself. The newlyweds emphasized the solemnity of the event with atypical wedding dresses and black platform shoes. You might be interested to know who Rose Kennedy Schlossberg's chosen one is. Rory McAuliffe has worked in the film industry, producing documentaries and short films. There are only 2 reviews in her account, both positive. Her love of cooking originated in the 90s. I grew up with my sister playing in the kitchen of my mom's bakery in Santa Monica, and we've been cooking together ever since. While Rory helped with the design and decoration of the establishment, Miv was the chef. The restaurant, located in the old theater building, opened in early 2022. In April 2023, Rose helped organize a children's event by handing out cups of coffee and reading books to children. For us, the kitchen is a place where people celebrate, experiment, and find common ground, the sisters wrote on their website. Rory's place is our way to share the warmth and impressions of the cuisine of our childhood here in Ojai. Tragic events happen in every family. When at the end of December 2023, a fire broke out in the Rory's Place restaurant, which took an hour and a half to extinguish. The popular topic of the Kennedy clan curse was again raised in the press. The restaurant reopened last year, has a Michelin star and a lot of reviews, both positive and negative. He lives a real life, you see. Everything is without unnecessary tinsel and pathos. The people, especially those from Texas, praise hungry steak. Prices per session range from $50 to $100. Rose inherited her grandmother's black curls, her delicate smile, wide-set eyes, and slender figure. She puts her hair in a ponytail, wears t-shirts and jeans, which is not at all like the style that Jacqueline preferred. Although she loved jeans too. Jacqueline raised 2 children and managed to convey to them a love of art and culture. Rose hasn't become a mom yet, but there are already conversations in her life about having children with IVF. She even came up with a name for her future son. It's not hard to guess which one. Her mother, Caroline, is immensely supportive of this duo. Like a grandmother, a granddaughter goes her own way, not adapting to our expectations. Their biographies are decades apart, but they are united by the ability to build their lives according to their own rules, while remaining faithful, first of all, to themselves. And yes, if a soul can really travel through time, then it seems that it already has a beloved face. If you are interested in this topic, write to us. We will continue and make a new film. Your interest is very important. Please subscribe and click like. Let me remind you, it's easy and free, how to say thank you. Thanks for watching.